Welcome back to Let's Play Fable 3. I'm BurningDogFace, and despite the... oh, never mind. Now the top bar is deliberately messing with me. It was saying something else about chickens before it went back to the gnome thing. Yeah, so we're here in Myspeak Valley to search for a package for a very strange man back in Brightwall, so that Jonathan Gnome doesn't miss his birthday present.
Nothing but that worthless Uncle Stu. Lovely that is. We get nothing for this job except our fee.
There's no fee. No one hired us for this.
What do you mean? We're bloody mercenaries.
So, what? We can only act when we've been paid. What about free will?
I'm not saying we're not free to act as we desire.
You're saying our sole motivation, payment in this case, exists outside of us, which is necessarily incompatible with personal freedom. What you're advocating is hard determinism.
I'm not. I'm simply questioning the efficacy of undertaking significant personal risk, as in performing an armed robbery, when we gain nothing of value.
Well, define value. This robbery may constitute little in terms of intrinsic value, but it's given us excitement, on-the-job training, and life experience, as well as building morale and esprit de corps. Its extrinsic value is difficult to even quantify.
Well, now you're talking about moral justification. I'm not going to argue teleology versus deontological.
Good lord. Speaking of which, by the way, not of their stuff, but of what I was going on about before, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Ronan, for today is his birthday as well.
Oh, I got him! That didn't look too bad, me.
Oh lord.
It's him back!
You alright, Dad, boy?
Ooh, this seems to work much better against humans.
What a thrust! Done with such stuff! Hey! You're not supposed to shoot back! Stop it! What was that? Did that come from him? Good stuff. Keep it up.
Alright then. Dear God, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that was one of the gargoyles in the second game. Oh dear. It doesn't quite look the same, but it's still called a gargoyle, which worries me. Scattered throughout the entirety of Fable 2 were these weird gargoyles who would make fun of you as you passed. And you had to find and shoot them all, to destroy them and shut them up once and for all. And it unlocked various levels of a hidden underground chamber, which was filled with treasure. so glad my father cleared Albion of those stupid things. Body check. Oh. Sometimes it actually works. Yeah. Oh.
Well, what could have happened to it? Maybe I should have bought the shipping insurance. You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant! You see, Jonathan? I told you, didn't I?
Jonathan, anyway.
Amazing! This is going to be so mind-bogglingly amazing. People are going to say, right, this is mind-bogglingly amazing! Put it in the place of honour, would you? Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice, Gargulus multipolus us.
Oh dear.
Always look both ways before crossing a road. You should never move an injured person. Start every day with a healthy breakfast. Don't play with matches.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing!
You have breathed life into an entire garden full of gnomes, an act that could not possibly have any negative consequences in the future.
In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
and it doesn't much matter if the sky is rain or shine,
Because a gnome is a happy fellow all the time.
They said a gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
We said a gnome is a happy fellow all the time.
Oh, I travel round the land and wherever I roam,
From the mountains in the distance to the middle back home.
I raise my head and say in a loud resounding voice,
Being a gnome is awfully nice.
all the gnomes on the right say, pointy little hat,
Pointy little hat, pointy little hat.
and all the gnomes on the left say, 2 foot tall.
2 foot tall, 2 foot tall.
And again, lads. In the morning when I wake up and I stumble
Lord.
out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't even know what to say about that.
You, good
Oh.
sir, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
No, not really.
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
Ah, if only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play. It would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposites of tragedy and comedy in an exquisite marriage of forms.
But perhaps you can find it.
Yes, We beg you, the theatre, the muses, the very heart and soul of this town will thank you.
Well, okay.
Splendid, splendid! You should know we did commission an elderly detective to search the library for clues as to the play's whereabouts, but he never returned.
The man's name is Ransom Locke.
Good name.
He's rather closer to senility than one would like, truth be told.
If you come across this gentleman, he may be able to aid you. I believe he is looking for the collected works of the playwright Philip Morley, as we speak.
That's
One
not a
can
good
only
name.
hope they were not burned when the king closed down the academy and its library.
I bet he's been murdered, and I can find a clue in his body. Or that really is senile, and it's just gonna be doddering around in a corner in his underwear.
Turn back now, mortal one.
Alright, that's a twist I didn't see coming.
Stay away from this accursed place. Only death and insanity await you.
When has that ever stopped me before?
Thou seekest forbidden knowledge, but shall find naught but damnation.
I have no doubt that the people of Brightfall will end up. The armory is at your disposal.
I think I'm gonna need something a bit heftier. I'm gonna be dealing with a crazy ghost.
Don't pick it up! No! Really, I'm serious! You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife.
Oh god. That was unpleasant looking. Oh, someone's in love with me.
Listen, you're not getting my lost.
This is an unfortunate angle.
It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
You're kidding, right? I can honestly say I did not see this turn of events coming. Great, the cross-dressing achievement. She's a man!
Oh, Ethel, my love, my life, my son.
If thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
Drop dead!
Oh, woe! What cruel darts doth strike my intemperate soul! If this rejection be true, then I shall reject the world itself.
Oh, alright,
This
alright.
deadly brew shall make of me a feast for the worms, and it shall touch my lips if you do not admit your undying love. Please!
My heart is yours, my love.
I wonder if they make women dress up as him.
The eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court.
Let me out.
This must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require
Come on!
performance.
The stupid chicken costume again. Oh. This is a particularly silly episode.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty! 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
You look so cute in that crown.
Why, Jester, I had no idea you felt that way about me. Or is this another one of your japes?
Goo-goo.
He's clipping through the costume, something fierce.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
I don't think I like this idea. We'll find out how that scene goes in the next episode of Let's Play Fable 3. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you then.